Cheryl Peterson from Healing Science Today. Sometimes we just get things stuck in our head that don't make a lot of sense later on in life. Take the thing that God created us in His image and likeness. Us. Well, what does that mean? You know, human beings? Did God create human beings? I certainly hope not. It just doesn't make sense anyway. I can buy that God makes humane beings. That one I can make. That makes sense to me. The human beings, man, none of us stick around. I mean, God made something that lasts. So I guess the terminology would be spiritual beings, maybe. Another kind of bizarre thing that gets stuck in our head is that God made us, and then we're here on earth as if it's some kind of test. Seriously? Why would we think that? You know, why would we even respond to something like that? I mean, I think back on when I got married, and then the time came that, you know, let's have some children. Yeah, okay. We didn't sit there and think, oh, I know. Let's have some kids and then we'll test them. We'll test them to see if they really like us or if they're good. No, we did not do that. It didn't even enter into our heads. It was because we loved each other. My husband and I loved each other. And we wanted to expand on that love. This made sense to me. And it even kind of correlates with the book Science and Health, 21st Century Science and Health. In the book, it doesn't bring attention to this kind of stuff that gets stuck in our head. And so instead of worrying about certain things that we don't really need to, I contemplate, like, what would infinite mind be like? Or what is ongoing love or an ever-expanding love? How would that be expressed? I actually experience more spiritual power when I base my thoughts and actions on this one universal infinite mind. I like the spiritual power. I remember a couple of winters ago, I came down with the flu. I was going around miserable. Everybody was sick, out for days from work. And being able to focus on divine mind, I was not so distracted by myself. Always trying to figure out myself. I didn't have to do it. And my thought was actually, instead of praying for myself, I prayed for the people who were in the Winter Olympics. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought of it myself, but that's what came to me. And I just felt God's love with all of them there. And, you know, I thought about it. Oh, the hours that they spend perfecting their art and their skill. I would want them to be healthy for their 3 minutes of time that they're in the Olympics. And that, I really did want that for them. And that love just dissolved any sickness that I had. I think the 24-hour flu turned into about a 24-minute flu. People ask me why I like living in upstate New York. We do have a lot of snow to shovel around here, but I don't mind it so much. I actually learn a lot from the snow. One of the lessons I have learned about the snow that I think about often is, you know, we get so caught up in thinking about our bodies and finding every imperfection possible, or we make mistakes in life. I know I certainly do. You know, sometimes I just don't know what I'm doing, and my best thing is, I find out later, not so good. I mean, it could be anything. A lot's going on in this world. You know, we hurt each other, human beings do. You know, we have abortions or divorces, or we get mad at each other. Then I sit and I just see how quietly the snow falls. And it falls everywhere. And it just covers all those imperfections. It just sort of blankets all the mistakes that we make for long enough to realize that love and forgiveness exist. The key to adapting or moving forward is taking it a step at a time. Just say we're having a problem with a relationship, you know, don't go into another relationship right away. Just find a smaller relationship, like with the kitty. I love this kitty. And it gives me the chance to perfect learning how to love and care for someone else, and also realize that they do love me. We are all lovable.
Yes, the snow outside. Or you can come in the house like Richard and lounge in the sun. Oh, yeah.